Hey, really warm welcome to this training. David here from fbleadtools.com. And what we're going to do is going to go through the dashboard and going to show you step by step how to use these different areas. It always looks a little bit complicated. First of all, of course it does, but I'm going to show you essentially the different areas. There'll be different training, different videos on this page or wherever you are within the system. But let's give you an overview and I'll show you in this video how I use the system. So we've got the leads generator here. So in here, we've got the lead CRM. So that's Customer Relations Manager area here, where you're able to, for instance, go onto Facebook. I might go and see this person here. And you can see here what's happened. This lead gen has popped up here. What I'm going to do is I go, yeah, okay, if that's a lead, yes, somebody I think that will need one, I'm going to assign them a tag, whether it would be maybe they're a blogger. I can do extra tags. And I can also choose to send a message to them. I don't tend to do that if we're not friends, but I can then send them a message and dial that up. So what will happen here is if I save that, this is Joe. If I go back into the CRM, into here, then we're going to see that Joe is in here and he's identified. Okay, so that's the way that you can do that. So the first thing I would suggest you do is when you actually connect up the system is have a think about what tags do you want to use? What's going to be useful for you to know? Is it where they come from? Is it what they're interested in? Usually what they're interested in is the most important thing. And then when you get down to the tag manager area, just add those tags in. Super simple. Now, what you're also able to do once you tag people is go to the bulk message. Now the leads manager, go back 2 steps, this will fill in as you get your lead CRM organized. So go down to the tag manager, create your tags, and imagine that we wanted to automatically message all the people who are authors. So I've got a few, and let's include Joe in this here. So if you're watching this, Joe, not sure if you are, but all the authors. What we're able to do, if we have an offer for authors, is bulk message them. So we can create a new campaign. We can title it Author Offer. Then we can choose the author tag. Send them a message. Hey, how you doing? Got a special offer if you're interested in learning how to write a book or whatever, or get your book published. And then we're going to save it. Now we can change the time and the date of when we actually send this message. Let's put it back a little bit because we don't want to send it. Actually, that's far enough away from where I am right now. So if we save that, what happens is you see the system has now lined it up. So it's the author campaign. If I open this up, this is who it's going to. Everything is pending right now, but at 12:52, this one will start. 12:54, the next message. 12:56, the next message. So you can see how powerful that is. So while you're working on other things, playing golf, having a cup of coffee, meeting with friends, then this system sends these out. And so it really pays to be organized. And that's where that initial power of the lead generator area comes in. So let's move on to the next one. All right, you've got birthday greeter, super simple. If somebody has birthdays on Facebook, all you're going to do once a day is you're going to wish them a happy birthday. Now, I've done that already. This just keeps you connected with the people. People like it. And so essentially these people here, I've already done that, written automatically on their timeline. And then they'll say, hey, thanks very much. You say, hey, how you doing? And get into those conversations. Business is about conversations, remember, and that's what we want to do. Okay, so let's have a look at greeting new friends automation. This is a really powerful one because once you go out and find new friends, and these people, we're going to show you how to do that in a second using the system, but think of friends as leads. First of all, these are people who are in your market, in your niche. They're part of you. They could be part of your business. We want to go out and find the right people and to bring them in so that our friends list is essentially a list of prospects, a list of leads. So once we get them to agree to be a friend, what we want to do is we want to send them a message. Okay, so what we're going to do, create a message template. And what I use is this, super simple, just to engage. Hey, so-and-so. So if you use these little codes here, so it'll put their name in. Hope all is well. Happy, again, whatever day, or replace that with whatever day it is. Great to connect with you. What's happening in your world, Dave? Okay, now what that does, that opens a conversation. It's just about building rapport. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to send those out. That's it. So it's going to put them in the queue, start sending those out. And that's a process you don't want to do 100 at a time, because obviously Facebook will pick that up. Do a few at a time. And if you're doing this every day, 20 minutes a day on the whole thing, what you find is that you'll begin to build rapport. You will get leads into your business, absolutely no doubt whatsoever. So that's how that works. Now, what we want to do is we want to get new friends. We want to get brand new leads. So let's have a look here. So we're moving on to the engage others. I don't tend to use that very much. That's about particular posts with emojis. I tend not to want to do that. It's a good thing to have if you want to comment on different posts. But what I want to show you is get leads from posts. So this is, let's clear that. So this is one of the most powerful ones again. So essentially, if you think of Facebook as just a pool of prospects that are available, they'll become friends, and then you can begin to communicate with them. And you want as many of them as possible. You want to fill up your Facebook profile with all of your niche market, all of your market. So what we want to do is we want to get the right people. So we use this here, get leads from posts. So what we're going to do, if we go onto Facebook and we go on to just my account, let's get rid of all that. What we're going to do is we're going to say, go into this area here. So I know these people are interested in marketing. And from here, this has got 40 comments, okay? Now, if you are, this could be anywhere at all. It can be in a group, it can be anywhere, your post, somebody else's post. It makes no difference whatsoever. What you're able to do is target and friend these people here, because these people here are potential prospects. I think I can help them with something. Not all, I'm not going to do all of them because they are also marketers, but let me just show you how this works. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on the time and the date. What's going to happen is I'm able then, if I refresh this, what I'm able to do is to identify, the system can identify and bring those people into my system. So you'll see here, welcome to the friendly poster. We're going to get everybody from this one post. So think about how powerful this is. You're doing this 20 minutes a day to do the whole thing, essentially. And what you're doing is you're finding new friends, you're bulk messaging people with very specific offers and conversations, and the system is doing it on 90% automation. We always have to do something with Facebook because Facebook's notoriously sensitive. So what we don't want to do is have a totally 100% automated system. Facebook will notice that. So it's great that we've got 10% that we have to do ourselves. So let's just refresh this. It will have brought some people in. There we go. These are all the people that commented on that post. What I'm able to do then, the first part of the process is, I'm not going to do it with all of them because I haven't, that's not exactly the perfect post for me, but all I would do is simply send friend requests to those. As they then accept my friend request, I then go back into the other area, which is the greeting. I greet them, I connect with them, and you can see how this kind of funnel is working again on automation. We're going out to find new people, new prospects who are exactly who we need. They're exactly in our market. We're becoming friends with them. We're automatically sending them a message, and what we're then tagging them with whoever they are. So I might put marketing or ClickFunnels as a tag for these people as they become friends. I'm then able to send them a targeted message, a bulk message automatically, 10 at a time, 20 at a time, 30 at a time, bringing them into my system. Okay, so I hope it's really worth getting your grey cells going on exactly how you can do that. All right, so let's move that. Let's move that here. Okay, so the Friends Builder, again, I tend not to use this, and there will be a separate video on this, but on this one, I don't want it to run too long. What I want to do is just show you the kind of main areas that I will use. So from here, you can manage essentially all of your Facebook friends and kind of people who have requested friends, all that kind of stuff from here. Okay, so you can clean it all up in this area, pretty self-explanatory. But let's go down to the last area, which is the group, which is the most powerful thing here is, again, you can tag members in posts as well in your group, a bit like with Facebook, you can have an at everything, at everyone in a post. You can do that, which I find super powerful. Group ascenders, about people who apply to be part of your group. You know that the questions that they have, 3 questions you can ask ask, you can get their email and get them to ask specific questions. This is a way that you can keep that information. Otherwise, it's lost in Facebook. So that's great. You can send people from your group then into your email list and then into leads. And then this is the fun one as well, which is all the groups that you belong to. You don't have to be an admin of these groups, but let's go to a group here and say that we've got, could be anything at all. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is a lead generation group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, the first thing you're going to do when you arrive here is you're going to sync all your groups. Okay, and that will, the system will then go in and it'll connect up with all of your groups. Okay, which is pretty awesome. What you're then going to do is pick a group and you're going to sync the members. Now, I'm not going to sync all of them. There might be hundreds in here. I don't know. I picked the only one with one in. Let's not do that one. Would you believe it? So let's have a look. That one there. I'm sure there are people in that group. There we go. There's 4,000. We're not going to get all 4,000, but on the left-hand side, what you can see is that the system's going out, scanning them. It's getting the first 21 people. So let's stop there. We could do that, and there they are. Okay, these are all people within that group. Now, what again you're able to do is choose to tag them. So you might have a tag for that group, and then say for this guy, if they're the right people for your group, then you can again send them a friend request and the whole process starts. But so just think about the main power of this in that you can find groups. There are groups on Facebook of your exact audience. You can then identify them. You saw that took about 30 seconds. You can bring them in, friend them up, and then begin to communicate them. So it's super, super targeted lead generation. And what you're able to do is also bulk message people from your own group. Okay, so let's have a look at how the bulk messaging working. This for me is one of the most powerful parts of this software. It's one of the reasons that I use it every day, that it's so powerful for me. So what I can do is I can bulk message everybody in my group. Now, there are, in this particular group here, there are 700-800 people. I can't message them all at once. So I break them down in the tag manager into groups of 20 or 30. So for example, yesterday we messaged out here about a webinar. There are 15 people in there we messaged, 16 in there, all on automation 19. If we go through here, you can see 30 we messaged there, and all those went. They've all been sent, and people have then started to know about the webinar, and they started to log into the webinar. So just have a think about that. The process that I will use is I will go and find new people with posts and groups and bring them into my group step by step. Those are always very targeted people. Once they're in the group, what I'm going to do is I get their details with the group sender. What that allows me to do is then to kind of keep their details and make sure I don't lose them, add them to my email list. And I also then bulk message people step by step every single week, going through making sure I'm quite safe within Facebook by breaking them down into those different areas. So let's send another message right now. So this is about a webinar that I have next week. This is the message. We're going up here to the campaign. We're going to call it webinar. Choose number 11. So I've broken these down. They've been broken down. So all these people here, is probably about 20 there. It's going to go out in my time. It's 12:40, so 20 to 1 in the afternoon. And it's suggesting, the system's suggesting a little bit later. So that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put that in. We know it's for the webinar. We know it's for group 11. We know it's going to go out, and I'm going to save it. That's it. So if we go down, you can see that this group is now scheduled. I can actually schedule it. If I edit it here, I can actually, let's actually delete that and I'll show you, because one of the beauties of this is you can schedule it for a number of days ahead, for example. So yesterday I scheduled these 3 to go out throughout the day. So let's schedule a campaign for tomorrow. And then while you're out doing other things, networking, playing golf, doing whatever it would be, I like playing golf, obviously, let's schedule this for tomorrow. So at the minute, it's on the 29th. Let's schedule it to go out tomorrow at 12:09. There you go, no problem, save. Okay, that's scheduled. So that will go out on complete automation. I don't need to do anything else whatsoever. So hopefully you've seen the system and you can kind of just see how powerful it is, because it's a sales funnel in itself for Facebook. It's 90% automated. This is all happening on automation. All these messages go out. Probably 80 messages go out over the last couple of days. I just wrote them once, I scheduled them, out they go. They then come into my sales funnel. I use myeasyfunnels.com to have that landing page. They come in, give me the email. They'll arrive for a Zoom call or something, and then I will deliver and then make an offer at the end. And that's the whole process. You can get perfectly targeted leads from groups, from any post whatsoever. You tag them, you begin to communicate with them. And as I say, it's all within this one ecosystem. And you can do this all day, every day. So it's like, $47 a month, and you can get literally unlimited leads, unlimited messages going out. You just need to make it part of your daily routine with a nice cup of coffee, which I have here, with a nice cup of coffee. And in the morning, you're going to do 20 minutes, half an hour on your lead generation, schedule up your offers or whatever it would be, and away you go. Let the system do the work. Come back maybe in the afternoon, double check it, and that's your lead generation done. Absolutely smashing it. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant system. And if you're short of time, if you don't know how to get leads, if you need leads but you don't have time to message everybody, hey, this is the perfect solution. So that's it, guys. I hope that's useful for you. There'll be a link around this video somewhere, but this is the system step by step, and I hope that you join us. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I can take you through the strategy, but it super works, super easy, super quick, super cheap as well, which is exactly what we love. That's it, guys. Have a great day.